Здравствуйте всем, меня зовут Jared, и я делаю русский язык легким. Hey everybody, my name's Jared, and I make the Russian language easy. Today's Monday, which means you're getting 14 new words in the hopes that you'll memorize 2 a day over the following week, and then come back next Monday and get another 14. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, be sure and do that. I really believe that speaking good Russian just comes down to 2 skills. The first is vocabulary, which I give you every Monday, and the second is grammar. And every Thursday, I release a new video which teaches a new Russian grammar principle. So subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can speak better Russian. Okay, today's words are going to be related to the calendar. I'm going to give you the months and the days. And I try and make this fun for you, not just regurgitate them and say them, but I try and give you a little more insight there. So at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you one kind of cultural interesting fact about the calendar. It has to do with communism, so stick around for that. Okay, let's start with the days of the week. And something interesting to note is that in Russia, the week does not start on Sunday like it does here in the States. It actually starts on Monday, okay? So we're going to start with Monday, go all the way through Friday, and then go Saturday, Sunday, which, to be honest, in my mind is how it should be. I remember when I was little, I thought, you know, the weekend was so awesome and great that Sunday ended the week and then you had to start over again on Monday, but I was wrong, of course. Monday in Russian is Понедельник. Понедельник. And look at how it's spelt here. Pa, ne, del, and then nik. Понедельник. If you look at the roots of this word, pa can mean after, ni is negation, so that means not, and del is the root for doings or happenings or things like that. So this is the after no doings day. And traditionally, in the olden days, if you will, back in Russia, Sunday was a do-nothing day. That was like, you know, the Sabbath. You were technically supposed to take a day of rest and all that. It had some religious significance there. So this is the day after doing nothing. Понедельник. Kind of interesting, huh? All right, let's do Tuesday next. Вторник. Вторник. I know this starts with a V, вторник, but they say it more with an F. Вторник. Okay, spelled V, pronounced F. Вторник. And again, if you look at the root of this word, втор, второй, actually means second. So this is the second day of the week. Sreda. Sreda. That's Wednesday. And the root on this one is sredi, and sredi, it's hard for me to say for some reason today, means in the middle. And that's kind of what this is. Wednesday is kind of in the middle of the week. Not literally if you count them up there, but that's what it insinuates there. Sreda, Wednesday. Четверг, that's Thursday. Четверг. And if you look at the root on this one, chet, четыре is 4. This is the 4th day of the week, so you have четверг. Пятница, Friday. Kind of like Thursday, the root here is пять, and пять is the Russian for 5, so it's the 5th day of the week. Пятница. Subota. Subota. That's Saturday. I don't know of any root associations here. If you happen to know one or something, I'd love to learn that. Leave a note in the comments there. Subota, Saturday. And then the last day of the week is Воскресенье. Воскресенье. Now, this is very similar, has some religious meaning here. The word resurrection, which obviously when you hear that word, you probably think of Christianity and Christ's teaching of him having died and then being resurrected, right? Well, it has that same connotation. They used to go worship on Saturdays. Воскресенье, I'm enunciating the ending there for you, but that is resurrection. So воскресенье, that's Sunday. Without the "ie" ending, it's just "yeah." Yeah, not "nia." Okay? It's maybe a little hard to hear, but just know that basically воскресенье is Sunday. Воскресенье is resurrection. All right. Okay, I'm going to give you all the days one more time, just so you can hear the pronunciation without any of the banter. Понедельник. Вторник. Среда. Четверг. Пятница. Суббота. Воскресенье. Okay, next let's go do the months, and then I'm going to give you that little historical tidbit here, which I think you'll find interesting. If you're getting value out of this video, hit the like button there. I would appreciate that. Okay, the months. Januar, January. Januar. February, February. February, Mart, March, Mart. April, April. April, May, May, May. June, June, June. Juli, July, Juli. August, August, August. September, September, September. And by the way, that happens to be the best month of the year because that was the month I was born. October, October, October. November, November, November. December, December, December. Okay, there's two things you need to know about the months in Russian. One, they aren't ever capitalized, okay? In English, we always capitalize them, which for me, when I'm writing on my Russian, it's impossible for me to remember to lowercase those months. It's hard. Anyways, and the second is regardless of their ending, there's a bunch there you saw had soft signs, they're all masculine. So that makes it kind of easy. No capitals, they're all masculine. Okay, here's the interesting little cultural tidbit about their calendar. Back during the Tsars, before the Bolsheviks, Lenin, before they came in and overthrew the Tsars and established communism, they were on the Julian calendar, which had an extra 13 days in every year, right? So it wasn't quite as accurate as the calendar is that we use now. And when the Bolsheviks came into power, when Lenin came into power, they really wanted to get on what was more the kind of cultural norm, meaning the other nations were already using this more accurate calendar, and Russia each year was getting off by another 13 days, and it was getting hard and complicated. So what they decided to do is they just dropped 13 days, and they became on the Gregorian calendar. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Can you imagine all of a sudden just your calendar's changed by 13 days, you lose 13 days? I thought that was interesting. But anyways, that's why a lot of times you'll hear Russians say, by the old calendar, it's this, and by this calendar, it's that. Really, the biggest holiday for that is what we call Christmas. Christmas isn't as big a holiday there as it is here, though it's still big. But they celebrate Christmas at the beginning of January versus our December 25th, and that's because of those 13 days difference there. Just thought you might find that kind of interesting. Russia has a whole bunch of cool cultural things like that in their history. It's awesome. All right. If you have any questions about anything that I've talked about today, leave those in the comments below and I'll help you out. Don't forget to memorize those 14 words this week. And then next Monday, I'll give you another 14. Ну хорошо, это все. Спасибо и увидимся.